Good morning, everybody. I'm Elanie Beckett, joining you on Change Creator from my Soul Yoga Veda, which is my Ayurvedic practitioner system as well as yoga studio. Today, I want to talk to you guys about immunity, a very important subject in the times that we find ourselves in today. So I'm going to give it a minute just for whoever wants to join us, because what I want to share with you today is really, really important. I'm going to talk to you about some supportive herbs, as well as give you a very brief overview of what the immune system is and what it is not, so that we can start forming an understanding for ourselves as well as our loved ones on how to make our immune systems work for us and how to get those immune systems to be strong, especially for our children. I've got 2 kids, and I know my biggest concern at this stage, more than anything else, is the health and safety of my children. All right, so today we're going to dive into a couple of well-known and very easily found herbs that can support our immune systems. But let me start by just explaining a little bit about the immune system. Now, the immune system is kind of a mysterious entity. It's more of a concept than it is an actual system. We've got our cardiovascular system, which is our heart and lungs. We can see it, we can monitor it, we can measure it, we can say what it's made of. We have our digestive system, which we can know is the stomach, the liver, the spleen, the digestive tract. It's an actual physical system. But the immune system isn't a system in the true sense. It's more of a concept. You can't fit it into a tube. You can't say, this is my immune system sits here. It doesn't have a specific location. The immune system is comprised of, in fact, every cell in our body makes up or contributes towards the immune system. As much as 25% of our body weight is active immune supporting cells. That's how important the system is. The immune system is made up of functions of the spleen, functions of the white blood cells, functions of the lymph. So it's a whole bunch of functions and systems working together to basically act as your body's army. In other words, what does the army do? It keeps anything harmful out, whether it's foreign, whether it's local. If you're harming this system, hello cat, if you're harming this system, you're out. That's what the immune system says. So what we need to do in order to support our immune system is nourish our bodies with substances that feed each and every cell and that support every cell in our bodies, from the bone marrow to the kidneys to the thymus, that supports absolutely everything in doing their best job, and that is when we will have a strong immune system. That's the long and the short of it. So to get to my point, let me list a couple of herbs for you and a couple of easily found foods that can help your body clean itself and nourish up itself. And then I'm going to get into the best way that you can do this, which is by supporting your body to detoxify itself. In Ayurveda, we call the accumulation of toxins in our bodies ama. Ama is, think of that stuff that you scrape out of your gutter. Once a year when you clean the gutters, you've got the sticky black stuff coming out of those gutters. That's basically what accumulates within our bodies and in between our cells. If you've ever heard of leaky gut, that's what happens when the gut and the digestive system is not strong. We've got whole food particles that actually leak out of the digestive tract, goes into our bloodstream, and these get stuck in between our cells. So you can't cut open a human and say, oh, here's the ama. You can't really see it. It's microscopic particles. But when they accumulate, we see weight gain around the body. We feel heavy. We feel sluggish. So the list of herbs I'm going to share with you all work towards trapping those undigested food particles that can be anywhere from our brains to our fingernails, and helping our body get rid of that. All the noise. My bread is done and the cat is in the house. All right, let's just go with it. Okay, so the list of herbs that I've assimilated, because these are the ones that I'm currently feeding my family. Very easy to come by. You can go to an Indian shop, Indian food shops, Indian food markets. Great to find all of these, but do make sure that you find them from a good quality source. The first one I want to discuss with you is neem. This is a herb that I really got very familiar with in India from the neem tree. Very, very powerful herb. Now this herb, I'm going to read it off my list because I don't want to skip a single thing. Neem is great for your skin, for your blood, supports the hair, supports the eyes. It also supports the blood sugar. Very important for us now when we're in our homes. We tend to eat a little bit differently from when we are really actively out there in our routines. Important to keep the blood sugar stable. Neem is also very good for supporting and cleansing the digestive tract, part of the detoxification system. It's a very strong, sorry, there's something burning outside, so I've got some smoke coming in here that's bothering me. Neem is very good for boosting the immune system, and what it does, it helps the body produce extra white blood cells. So that's how that works. The next one that I'm actively feeding my guys is called amla or amalaki. It's also part of a very powerful combination of herbs that you'll see everywhere. Pharmacies, health shops stock it always, called triphala. One of the ingredients is amla or amalaki. Amalaki is a fruit, and it's actually got about 20 times the vitamin C that you find in oranges. So it is, according to my knowledge, maybe someone knows more and you can help me out. According to my knowledge, this is the fruit in the plant kingdom that has the highest percentage of vitamin C. It also has a bit of a sour taste, stimulating the body into assimilating it in ultimately an end result of sweetness, which is very good for nourishing the cells. So amalaki, the other functions that it has, great for your metabolism if you are concerned about sitting around the house a lot, not getting all the exercise you need. Good for metabolism, helps your digestion and elimination. It's a strong anti-inflammatory, and as we all know, when you start accumulating inflammation, the joints hurt, the lungs can become inflamed, and with the thing that this COVID virus does, it attacks the lungs. So we're looking specifically for herbs to support the lungs. Neem, good expectorant, gets rid of excess phlegm. Amalaki specifically supports the lungs. And it's also good for ladies for your menstrual cycle. Helps us stay regular. Strong antioxidant and strong detoxification properties. And then let me get to triphala as well. The other ingredients in your triphala combination, like I said, amalaki. It also contains bibitaki, which is very good for the respiratory system specifically, supporting the lungs, as well as haritaki, which is a good cleansing agent. Once again, getting mucus, trapped particles to exit the system via its normal tract. The last one that I'm actively feeding my guys is called shilajit. This is something that comes from rocks in the Himalayas, if I remember correctly. Very good once again for the heart and the lungs. Also good for the kidneys, good for urinary tract. All of these herbs support elimination. So what we want to do is we want to cleanse our bodies and make sure that we are eliminating toxins, eliminating excess food particles. And here I want to invite you, and maybe you can drop me a heart or a thumbs up or a little face, whatever you feel like, if you feel that you might be on board for this. I've done an Ayurvedic cleanse, a home detox. It's extremely simple. We just do it for 4 days. It's no juicing, no fasting, no cutting out of food groups. What you do is you basically prepare a very simple meal called khichdi, consisting of brown basmati rice and moong dal, which is very easy to digest. So you prepare a simple meal with specific herbs and spices, and then just 3 or 4 times a day, you must never be hungry, you eat this specific meal. So in combination with these herbs, what that does, it gives the digestive system a chance to rest, so that these herbs can actively grab all of those old toxins, all of the old poisons, and get them to leave your body. So if you think you're keen for a little home detox, you can do it with the whole family. All that this meal means is that you eat simply for 4 days, lots of water, and you allow your body to do what it was naturally designed to do. When your cells are clean and the spaces between your cells are clean, the lymph system can do what it's designed to do. Your lymphatic system is basically your body's sewage system. It goes into the cells, it's a one-way, and it removes toxins, gets them to leave the body. So I'm considering doing a 4-day cleanse again next week. If you want to join me, give us a thumbs up, give us a heart. I'll send you some information, I'll post something on the page, and we can all do it together, support each other now while we don't have any real pressing responsibilities. All right, so that's what I wanted to share with you. The other herbs that you know very well, echinacea and garlic, very good short-term treatments. Garlic has been proven to some extent to actively attack bacteria and viruses, bind to them and help the body excrete. If you feel an acute infection coming on, echinacea is extremely powerful. It can literally work within half a day. And I do it with myself. Yesterday I was feeling a little bit sinusy, I had a bit of a sore throat, and I just dosed myself every hour 30 drops of echinacea. I'm perfectly fine today. So have it in your house at all times. And as for the other herbs, this is a long-term thing. Neem acts quickly and powerfully. Echinacea, quick and powerful. But the idea is creating sustainable long-term health. Taking small steps, adjusting your diet slightly, doing more exercise, using your shower in the correct way, alternating between hot and cold to help the lymph system drain, and then just monitoring your sugar intake and your intake of processed foods to support the body to do what it's designed to do. All right, so I'll catch you again tonight when I'm doing my cooking thing. We made a giant pot of soup yesterday, so we're actually just having soup again for dinner. But what I'm going to teach you tonight is a very easy homemade hummus recipe. Very popular, very easy to snack on, high protein. So I'll teach you how to make that tonight. Stanley's coming back on now with his relationship advice, and after that we'll see Pastor Justin Roots with a bit of inspiration for us to get us through these times. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again tonight.